Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome on this Saturday afternoon after a long time. I hope you can see me and hear me. And how is it going for you all? It's been a long time, I know. There's been a long break in between since I did my last Instagram live a couple of weeks ago. So I'm back with my show, learning from life experiences, and I'm looking forward to engage with you all and see how it goes. So while I'll just wait for people to join. And so, how is it going for you? And if I remember correctly, last time when I was doing this Instagram live with Arya, we were talking about mind hacking and mindset shift as to how it can be. Hi Prasad, how are you? So how it can be used by us to create that mindset shift to achieve what we are looking for achieving in our life. And I also talked about something related to mind hacking as to what exactly is this all about. And there's no rocket science to mind hacking. As I had mentioned earlier, those of you who have a IT background or who have been into the field of IT would know we have two categories of hacker. We have the hackers who break into a particular system to exploit uh, the category of hackers. We are also known as ethical mind hackers. Hi Shiva, I have accepted your request. So while we wait for Shiva to join, yeah, sorry. So we have uh, Shiva. I have sent you a invitation, and I'm waiting for you to join. So we have these ethical hackers who also break into the system, who also uh, go through the entire process and find out loopholes. But the aim is to plug those loopholes in order to make your system foolproof and prevent anybody else to exploit the system for other ulterior motives. Thus, however, a ethical hacker will is actually become a important part of our. Shiva, I'm sending you a request. One second. Wait. Let me see. I've already sent you a request. I've accepted your request also. So I'm waiting for you to join. Uh, yes, I have accepted your request. Hi, Yuvraj. Good to see you. Welcome. Long time. You're not seen, not heard. I assume that you're busy with your business, your coaching and mentoring the young kids and establishing the new place. Uh, so that's why you are not. So Shiva, I have accepted your request, but I somehow don't seem to get you on board. What is happening? Let me try something else. So while Shiva joins us, anybody wants to share anything with me as to what is happening in the life? Let's start with Yuvraj. So, Yuvraj, would you like to come on live with me? I think Shiva but now you should be able to join me. Yeah. So, I have one question to each one of you as to uh, if I ask you today, what is the biggest challenge, or rather not challenge, because we are at the beginning of the year, we just entered February. 1 month has gone out already from 2025, and and hi Nishita, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Shiva, I have accepted your request again. I have seen your request. I have accepted it, and so let me send you invite once again. Okay, I've sent you the invite again, and let me send an invite to Nishita also. Hi, Nishita. I've sent you an invite to join me live. Let's see if you can join me.
Hi, finally I have joined.
Yeah, hi, Shiva. How are you?
I'm doing
Finally,
wonderful, very grateful, living my best life. How are you?
wonderful. I'm doing great. So I've managed to come on live as I had mentioned to you, and so tell me how's it going for you?
It's going really good because life is so much better when we are on this like personal growth space, and there is new learning every single day, and like new opportunities are opening up. So it's really,
Hmm.
really beautiful, and my life is only getting better and better and better, and I'm very
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. So tell me, Shiva, would you like to share something about yourself with the audience?
yes. Of course, I would love to. My full name is Shiva Ranjani. I'm basically from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and I have been working for corporate. I am 31. I might look 21, but I am 31 years. So yeah, I am an holistic, mental health expert, majorly helping people improve their emotional intelligence, overcoming their anxiety, overthinking, procrastination at the root of its source, so that have a long-lasting result and positivity in their life. Yeah, basically, I help people become happier and braver, and I love, love, love to do that.
That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Yeah, and tell me, you said you're very young, and what generated your interest into this? To become uh, a coach and mentor and transform lives of people.
So my own healing journey showed me that a person
Uh,
can become happy, and there is a possibility for a better life, which I couldn't see at all, because I was just blindly following the crowd. I had the good girl syndrome, like trying to please everybody around me, very obedient according to the society and parents, but never have actually asked myself, what do I really, really want to do in this life?
mm,
So kind of crowd, like schooling, I was a topper, college, work, and work, at work I had like conflicts, because I can't gossip, I can't do the office politics, I just do my work, and like leave at time. But that was not working, because I didn't know, like we have to help people make 10x so that they will give us 1x. I had no idea. I thought I have to just do my work, and there was so much more at work. So difficult for me, and I have been a very shy and an introverted person, according to those terms, whatever matches. So I have been like that since my childhood. Like if I'm very comfortable, then I'll be like too chatty. So over the time, doing the work that I didn't like and following the crowd made me so anxious, so depressed. To 2019, I hit the rock bottom, and
so,
rock bottom, like
okay.
rock bottom,
Uh-huh.
hopeless, depressed, and I actually let go of work. I can't say anything more than. it's confidential. But for 6 months, I did nothing but only dwell into the problems, how life is unfair, and I was procrastinating. I was, like had traumas. Like 2018, I was actually diagnosed with stomach TB. So it
Mm-hmm.
was actually um, fatal, and I was going through that. That medication has effects of depression as well. So I was already anxious and a bit depressed. That kindled a lot of things, and I had some traumas, like like body shamed, like I was like too skinny, and that was not okay for many people in the society, and that conflict with family. Um, and I was quite like extremely religious, like extremely. So I'm an extremist. I do everything like 0 or 100. I was
Uh-huh.
also very extremely religious, and I was doing all these things blindly following the crowd. Like I was not aware why some of my desires are happening, but why I'm not getting work recognition, why am I not be able to be myself, why there is no motivation, why am I procrastinating, looking horrible, feeling horrible, having a lot of questions and no answers, right? Sleep issues, health issues, stomach pain, because anxiety is related to stomach and all that.
Mm-hmm.
After hitting the rock bottom, the only way is up. So I realized that I can't kill myself near the train tracks, because of my overthinking stopped me, making me think like, what if I am born in next life much worse for not trying my best in this life?
Yeah.
So that stopped me, and I came back home, and not right away, but slowly I started looking for solutions, like how some people are happy, how they,
Mm-hmm.
like some people are having money but not happy, some people are married and be in a relationship, or also not happy. So what makes some people happy and some people not happy? So I wanted to learn all that.
Mm.
And of course, they were, now there's more scope for like awareness about coaching, life coaching, mental health. But during 2019, it was like worse. Not much.
Absolutely.
At the time, only
Mm.
therapy was like there. So I was trying, but I couldn't trust anybody. Then I started a self-paced, like course on CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy.
Okay.
So I who whom I tried to do the therapy, but it did not go so well. I tried at least. It was at the starting of the lockdown, and then I kept on working on myself. Like slowly, I started having positive thoughts. Like life is really
Mm-hmm.
good. And during October, November 2020, I went into that vigorously. I got some relatable coaches who were doing some programs and online courses. So I took part of that, gave my best, and then I became so happy. And then it was like, oh, I can become happy. So I saw that possibility. So I learning more and more for another year, and I took certification in 2021. So my own healing kind of triggered me, like, oh, if a pessimistic maniac like me can become happy, maybe many people can. And I have observational skills as my core strengths. I can
Mm-hmm.
observe. So in college,
Wow.
I was a developer. That didn't work out. So I went to a tester role because my observation skills is good. So I can point out flaws quickly. So now, since July 2022, I'm doing this full time as a holistic life coach on emotional intelligence mentoring. And yeah, this is how my journey has been. My own journey showed me like there is a possibility. There just needs to be an awareness and knowledge of how to be happy, how to change our thoughts for better, to change our life for better. So that is what led me here.
And so as you mentioned that you hit rock bottom and then you rose again from the ashes. So now if you look back to where you were and where you are today, what's changed for you? Was it
I
something which changed internally or was it something which changed externally?
So it was nothing external. It was all internal, because I had, when I was near the train tracks, I had multiple lakhs of money in my account. I
Hmm.
learned it is not gonna make me happy.
Okay.
So I, like, it was not external things, it was my own thoughts. I was also having OCD. There's omens and all. They say, like, if you say, like, there are, especially in Tamil, even more those kind of
Hmm.
omens. And like kind of like addicted to astrology readings every day. It was driving me crazy. Mind me, I was a topper in school and college,
Hmm.
and still like issues. It's just lack of awareness. So now I'm a totally different person. I'm completely different person. Like some issues are still there, but the way I see it is different. For example, my younger sister got married before me. That I still have that problem,
Uh-huh.
right? And I'm brown and ugly. I am brown, but the perception changed. So my life is like completely shifted, like 180-degree shift, and it all started from inside.
And so you said it all uh, was internal, nothing external, nothing changed externally for you.
I,
And
I
so what did you realize about yourself in terms of what do you realize about yourself, your internal powers which you were not aware earlier,
um so
which
basically
made you the desired action to become what you are today?
I think it's changing my negative beliefs to positive
Mhm.
beliefs. Basically, that changed everything because I couldn't take action right away so far. So changing my beliefs and thoughts for better, like doing affirmations and all stuff. It
Mhm.
created space to at least risk a little, and I started risking a little and taking some actions outside comfort zone. And then I realized, okay, I'm still fine. I'm still safe. The worst case scenario has actually not happened. So let me try more again and again and again. So that is how I changed it. So when I made an internal shift,
Yeah.
when I changed my beliefs for better, my life became better. And I see some like, oh, you can't see me. You can't.
Yeah.
Can you see me in the video?
No, I can't see you in the video, but I can hear you clearly.
Really? I thought I am able to see you.
But
I thought,
can you see me? Then
yeah.
it's all right. Then I think our audience would also be able to see both of us. That is more important.
You should see me. I don't know why. Maybe you should follow me or something. I don't know.
Good. So not an issue. So Shiva, one thing which drew my curiosity with from what you said and what you shared with me and our audience who are listening to us
Mm.
is that firstly you realized you had that awareness for and that made you take the action that you took, and as a result, you started taking certain actions which actually help you transform from inside, from within. And was it purely your individual effort, or did you seek some external help also?
That is what like they were like during lockdown those coach things started coming up. So I
Hmm.
saw one of the coaches in Instagram and I got help because
Okay.
before that I took a self-paced course, but it was a
Mm-hmm.
very good course. Now that I look back, it's a very good one. But since
Mm-hmm.
our mind is on routine, we can't see new perspectives. We
Yeah.
definitely need a coach or a guide, a
Mm-hmm.
person, like who's free, who's also free, who is also like not like a slave of what others will think of me, but the person who themselves have gone beyond their own comfort zones and created beautiful life for themselves. So I started learning from them, and they showed me perspectives like you can do this. Like if you like these qualities in other people, then you also have these qualities in yourself. You just have to take action to go towards that.
Yes.
They showed me thoughts. They were like a beautiful guide light along my way. So I just picked it all up, and it was not just one coach I learned from. I learned from like many top coaches and mentors all around the world. I picked whatever the best I could from them.
Yeah. However, one thing which I realize, or which I can make out after listening to you, is that there was the desire which came from within to overcome the challenges that you were facing, and that drove you to take action. That drove you to seek help from coaches and mentors, and also try something on your own. And
Yes.
as a result, you were able to overcome those challenges and become a better person, as you said, where than what you were maybe pre-COVID. And now you are here. Not only have you transformed your own life, but you're helping people transform their life.
Yes.
So, if if I were to ask you, firstly, what is that from your experience with what you have gone through yeah, before and during and after this journey of transformation?
Hmm.
Uh, what is that one thing which is very, very important for people like you or the youngsters, I would say the younger generation or the Gen Z, to keep in mind so that they are able to identify that something is not right? And secondly, then once they have identified, they are aware, then they can take the corrective action in terms of either seeking help from outside or doing something themselves
Hmm.
to overcome those challenges and get out like a winner and not to get tied down with those things to uh, stop them from moving forward in their life.
So if I have to say one thing, then
Mm.
we can think of like our desires, right? When I was nearing to go to my rock bottom, I had a desire, like I want salary hike, I want work recognition, but I was going towards that or not. So what is happening? Is my desires happening? Am I feeling joy and peace every single day? No. So like you have to ask this one question at least, like am I feeling fulfillment at the end of the day, that I did my best today and I'm
Yeah.
progressing towards my desire well? Because if
Hmm.
we're doing that well, we would definitely not be scrolling, we would definitely not be watching TV or do like give into the distractions or give importance to the low priority things, right? So if you are feeling fulfilled, then it's okay. If you are not feeling, if you feel like something is missing, and you're also like not having enough curiosity to like how can I make my desire happen, then it's definitely a clear sign that you need to seek help, because it's so stronger to seek help, get the answer, and
Yeah.
move ahead, than being stuck in the same situation for years or decades, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And one more thing, Shiva, like one is the desire. One is the desire which has to be there, definitely, definitely. And secondly, when you know, yes, I am stuck. So a person who's in this situation has two options. One is that, okay, I'm stuck, I can't do anything about it, so let the life carry on like this. And the other person would be like you, who would say, okay, fine, what can I do differently to get out of this situation because I have to move forward. I can't keep on staying like this forever. So, what to your mind is the defining line or the difference between the two type of reactions or responses of people? How does it happen that there's one person who accepts everything in their life as if it is destined for them or it's fate and they give up, and there's another person like you who says, okay, fine, now I know I have hit rock bottom, that this is not good for me. I cannot continue like this, and I have to do something differently. So, so what is the major difference between the two type of responses or reactions, or what a difference in mindset, if I would ask you?
I it depends on a lot of factors,
Uh,
and
uh
it is can be even beyond human intelligence. But however, if I have to give some answers, I can say, some people like to be a victim.
Yeah.
Even myself, I'm a victim. 1 to 2 years, I loved complaining to others.
Mm.
Interesting in my life, even if it is negative, having some attention from some people around me, doing some things. And it's so safe to be in the comfort zone, right? So that is like that. But after a point, but for some people, like there is a healing phase. I think that can also be practiced. Like there is like
Yeah.
desires. For some people desires happen, some people are okay with that. For some people it's like, no, I want it. Some people are adamant by nature, right? So I'm that I want work recognition. Where is it? Like I was like kind of fighting for
Mm.
it. So I didn't stop. I stood up for myself. Some people give importance to justice. I gave importance to justice. So I think it's the values,
Yeah.
what they think is important in their life, that
Mhm.
also determines like how they are about to go in their healing path. Mm, so it also depends on the benefits they get. For some people, if they are in the comfort zone, they get
Yeah.
benefits, right? I also like have had clients. I tell them like set boundaries with your father. If he is like yelling at you or criticizing you all the time or telling bad words or cursing, you set boundaries, and he's saying no, I would do, I can't. I freeze in front of my father, even if the person is
Mm.
40 plus years old. I was shocked, like really. But then of course, I can't judge because I understand human behavior. I realize that they also have some benefits. Like, they want
Yeah.
ancestral properties. If they speak of, they're afraid if they'll lose it. So they have some benefits of being a victim. And
Yeah.
so they like it to a certain extent, and only at a point like, oh, I have to stand up, otherwise it's going to ruin my peace of mind, or I'm going to lose something better than what I'm thinking I'm having.
Mm.
So at that point they will speak up and they will look for solutions and do that. Yeah, it depends on various factors.
And if you remember the other day when we met, we were talking about this, that we both are from the same community of coaches, wherein we have a system in place. We have certain tools and techniques available to us, which enabled us to first discover ourselves and
Yes.
transform our own lives. And now we are using the same system to help other people transform their lives. And as I was in the beginning of this thing, I was talking about uh, 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 mindset shift and mind hacking. And what I was sharing is that mind hacking technique is something like ethical hacking in the IT world, wherein you help the person hack into his or her own mind, go through the entire system. Like you have this, in the medical terms, they put a dye in your system, and it goes through it travels through the entire passage and finds out where there is a blockage, and then it helps you identify uh, where the blockage is, what is it, how it is affecting your system, and how to plug that blockage. And similarly, a mind hacker would go help you go through your own system, the way your brain is coded, the way your mind is functioning, identify the patterns which are going through your mind, identify the way your personality is defined, and find out what are the things which are inbuilt, but they are harming you. They are not good for your progress. And that is after you have identified these blockages, then you take concrete action to plug those blockages so that your system can become foolproof and it can run smoothly. And thereafter, it'll also help you take the desired action which you want to take, but you're not able to do so as a result of these blockages, or as we call them, as mental blocks. Some people call them as limiting beliefs. Some people call them as uh, you know what do you call they are shortcoming for handicaps, or what people give different names. But
Yeah.
ultimately, yes, as you mentioned in your own story, firstly there has to be a desire, and secondly there has to be the awareness. Thirdly, there has to be also the want to get out of that situation and move forward, and also the desire to seek help. Maybe try some self help, but also seek help from experts. Go to people who are there who can get you out of it. So now that you're doing exactly that, you're actually helping people to hack their minds and find out these things which are not good for them. Uh, See their coding, see their internal wiring and rewiring. As you so you check the wiring and rewire the same the learning and unlearning and learning certain things, and that is how you are rehashing the entire process in order to make you incredible and in order to make you extremely successful at whatever you want to do. So there would be many people who realize this, who are aware, but they are still not able to take one step forward or one leap of faith forward. So to them, what is would be your message? How how can what can they do differently, and how can you help them uh, if they want to get help firstly in the first place.
So, um, so there are many ways to help as well. The first thing is to, like, you started with this thing as like hacking, right? So
Yeah.
mind hacking is basically, like trying to know, like, hacking what's beyond the comfort zone, what's
Mm,
beyond what others will think of me. And there is
mm,
a whole new life outside that comfort zone that is so beautiful and wonderful, full of adventure and a better life. That is what we hack into, actually. And so they have to just learn. Like, I help people become braver and happier, so they have to let go of their past. Even I was not able to let go of my past.
mm,
I let go of it at the point that I had to let go of it. Till then I was holding. I literally did this gesture. I remember it's like
mm.
2020 August, and I literally did this gesture, like, I had to let go now. Otherwise, my life will not become better. I have had enough of this. 2 years I have suffered with this rock bottom. I cannot be in this anymore. So I did this gesture, and I let go of the emotional baggage. I was like carrying it like it was like a dead body over me all the time. My
Absolutely.
mind chewing me. So I help. That is what I help people do. I help them let go of the past, showing a healing perspective, practically, logically, nothing magic with me. I'm a very big fan of, practical and logical, because I think that stays for long. So I give the practical knowledge. I show them the positive proofs, like, I hated my
Mm.
corporate job. Now I am doing what I love to do. It is possible to do that. It can be anything. It need not be coaching, but it can be anything that you love to do. I was
Absolutely.
yeah, I was wondering about, what could be my purpose or something. I was googling, just like, one day during 2020 I was googling, I can't even kill myself, what can I do, tell me. Google suggested me one source, and through that I found even though I got some idea, I couldn't do it fully. But over the years, that gave me a spark, and I did it. So, like, every good thing we try, it adds up. A series of many good decisions add up for us to live a better life, a best life, or an extraordinary life. So we have to keep trying. And I help people try out of their comfort zone, to let go of their past, to change their thoughts and beliefs by looking at the positive proofs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And earlier there was Google. Now they got much better tools available to you. You have got AI. You have the latest thing which is coming in, which is called the deep thinking,
Uh,
and that is how you can really find you are, of course. However, it also is very important for everyone to firstly become aware as to where they are, and how why they are not being able to do what they want to do, and also identify that yes, there is a difference or there is a gap between what they think and what they do, thoughts and actions, because until and unless your thoughts and actions are in alignment, in sync, you will not get the desired result. And similarly, as we say that if you don't know where have to go, how will you reach there? So
exactly.
for finding you mentioned about finding your purpose, then finding who am I, what do I want to do. So all these things are very important, definitely for our mental health. And if our mental health is good, it will definitely have a positive effect on our physical health also. And they both go hand in hand, because one more thing is which I realized was that earlier there was too much of focus on physical health, but nobody was really even bothering about your what is going inside your mind, and ultimately your thought patterns, your coding, your wiring, internal wiring of your brain, your mind, all these matter. And so the sooner, the earlier we identify these, the better it is for us to have a become successful in anything that we do in life. in the long run. So, Shiva, thank you very much for joining me on this live on a very, very short notice. And so, what would be your, gift to our audience in terms of uh, uh, what to keep in mind to stay uh, happy and healthy mentally as well as physically?
Um, Focus. Try again and again and bring back your focus to what do you want to experience in any situation. And when you put your focus there, you will start, feeling energy and ideas and action towards that direction, and we will do that. So that the one thing I can say, like definitely, which will help, focus on what you really, really want.
Yeah, absolutely. That is very important, and also identify, focus on who you are. The moment you get to know who you really are and what do you want, then rest of the thing will automatically fall in place. And also, if you feel stuck, then ask for help. You can ask for help from your friends. You can ask for help from somebody who you trust, or you can come to us. You can connect with us, and we can maybe help you find a way out.
Yeah.
But you have to reach out. You have to firstly become aware and then reach out to for help. That is very important.
So,
So thank you, Shiva. And one more thing, like last time we had done, let's leave a question for people to think about and maybe answer to themselves and us also later. What would you want to give them a point to point or think about something?
I can say, like, if you had only like 1 week left to live, what are the top three things you would do?
If you had only 1 week left to live, what are the top three things you would like to
Yeah.
do? Yes. So to give a little bit of momentum to the thought, what would your answer be?
For now, uh, definitely travel.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
And
work even faster. I have many ideas. Complete it faster, faster, so that my courses will be out there helping people. Um, So travel, meaningful work, no sleep, need not sleep or do anything. Just utilize all the minutes and enjoy it to the fullest. Yeah.
okay. So uh, what are the I was just typing the thing in the chat so people can remember top three things you would like to do. Yeah.
What
Okay.
would be your answer?
So my answer would be to firstly, uh, one thing is same, traveling.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Visit the places which we have. Also be mindful and show empathy to people around you. Spread awareness and also create a legacy for myself, which I would leave behind if I when I go.
That's kind of a similar goal with within us. Maybe we should collab on that and do it faster. It's so nice to know.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you very much, Shiva, and really, it was amazing and great to interact with you on this Insta Live, though it was on a short notice, and we just decided to come and uh, be there. But
Yeah.
next time we'll start from this question of yours and then take it forward.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Progress over perfection today. I just like let this show up. We not plan too much. Sometimes unplanned things can also go great. I have experienced a lot of that. So
Yeah.
For inviting me. It was really nice talking to you as usual, and I am really inspired by your humbleness and your passion to serve with better mental health for people. It's really inspiring. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Shiva. Thank you, everyone, for being there, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week again on Saturday. Bye. Take care.